Hey everyone, welcome back to Talk Easy English. I'm really happy you're here today. You know, a lot of English learners say they can read, write, and understand English easily, but when they try to speak, their mind just goes blank, especially in real places like cafes or restaurants. Today, we're going to fix that by learning how to speak English naturally in one of the most relaxing and common places, the coffee shop. Think about it. It's a place we all go to. Whether it's for a morning coffee, a quick chat with a friend, or a quiet study session, you'll find yourself in a coffee shop at some point. And when that happens, you'll have to talk, even just a little, ordering your drink, asking a question, or maybe even chatting with the barista. But here's the thing, the way you speak in a coffee shop says a lot about how comfortable you are in English. Some learners sound too formal, some sound too robotic, some don't say enough at all. So today, I'll teach you how to sound calm, friendly, and confident when you order, just like a native speaker. Let's start with the basics, how to order. When you walk up to the counter, the barista will probably say something like, "Hi there, what can I get for you?" Or, "Hey, what would you like today?" Now, this is where many English learners freeze. You know what you want, but your brain starts thinking in your language first. You might think, "I want cappuccino small one," and then try to translate it. But translation makes your brain slow down. So here's what you should do instead. Remember the most natural English order patterns. Can I get a, I'd like a, could I have a, for example, can I get a small latte, please? I'd like an iced Americano, please. Could I have a cappuccino with oat milk? Simple, polite, confident. Now, one small thing that makes a big difference, always add please. It's not just about manners. It's how people speak naturally in English. It softens your tone. Can I get a latte is fine, but can I get a latte, please, sounds friendly and polite. After you order, the barista might ask some quick questions. For here or to go? That means, are you staying in the cafe or taking it away? You can say, "For here, please," or "To go, thanks." If you're not sure what they said, you can always ask, "Sorry, could you repeat that?" That's totally normal. Even native speakers do that every day. Now, sometimes you want to customize your drink. You might want it less sweet with extra milk or a different kind of milk. Here's how to say that naturally. Can I get that with soy milk, please? No sugar, please. Can you make it extra hot? I'd like it with less ice, please. These are all short, easy, natural. Now let's talk about sizes. Different coffee shops use different words. Some use small, medium, large, but others, like Starbucks, use words like tall, grande, and venti. If you're not sure, just ask, which one is the smallest size? Or, what's the difference between grande and venti? People will happily explain, and that gives you another chance to practice English naturally. Now, let's go through a real conversation example. Barista, hey there, what can I get started for you today? You? Hi, can I get a medium cappuccino, please? Barista, sure. Would you like any flavor or sugar with that? You, no, thanks, just plain, ... Barista, all right, anything else? You, that's it, thanks. Barista, okay, that'll be $4.50. You, here you go. Barista, thanks, your drink will be ready soon. You, thank you. Perfect, simple, polite, natural. That's all you need. Now, one big mistake many learners make is speaking too quietly or too fast. Remember, when you're in a coffee shop, it's often noisy. Machines running, people talking, so speak clearly, not fast. Instead of rushing through your sentence, take your time. Say, "Hi, can I get a caramel latte, please?" Not, "Hi, can I get a caramel latte, please?" The first one sounds confident. The second one sounds nervous. Fluency isn't about speed, it's about clarity. Now let's talk about how to handle confusion. Sometimes the barista might ask something you didn't expect. For example, would you like room for cream? That means, should they leave space in your cup to add cream later? If you don't know what that means, you can simply say, "Sorry, what does room for cream mean?" That's perfectly okay. In fact, it shows you're paying attention, and people respect that. Or maybe they say something fast, like, "You want that for here or to go?" and you didn't catch it. You can just smile and say, Sorry, could you say that again, please? It's natural. It's human. Now, another situation they got your order wrong. This happens to everyone. Don't panic. Just politely say, "Excuse me, I think this one was supposed to be iced." Or, "Sorry, I asked for oat milk, not regular milk." If you say it kindly, they'll always fix it. No problem at all. Now, let's talk about friendly conversation, the small talk that happens at coffee shops. Sometimes the barista will chat with you while making your drink. They might say, "How's your morning going? Busy day? Is it your first time here?" You don't need a long answer, just something short and warm. "Pretty good, thanks. How about you?" "Yeah, busy, but good." "Yeah, first time, it's a nice place." That's it. You sound natural, friendly, and confident. Now, sometimes you might not feel like talking at all, and that's fine. You can just smile and say, "Good, thanks," or "Yeah, not bad." That's enough. You don't always have to talk a lot. Sometimes just your tone and smile are enough to sound natural. Now, here's something important, your body language. Confidence doesn't only come from your words. It comes from how you carry yourself. When you walk to the counter, don't look at the floor. Make eye contact. Smile a little. Stand straight. Even if your English isn't perfect, your confidence speaks louder. Now, let's go over a few useful extra phrases you might hear or use in a coffee shop. Do you take card or cash? "Can I get that to go, please?" "Could I have a muffin with that?" "Can you make it decaf, please?" "Can I get it with less sugar?" "Can I get an extra shot of espresso?" "Can you heat that up for me?" If they ask for your name, you can say, "It's your name." Or, if your name is hard to pronounce, you can give a short version. That's totally normal. Now let's talk about real-life learning. You can use coffee shops to train your ear. Listen to how people order. Pay attention to tone and rhythm. Native speakers often sound relaxed, not too formal. For example, they might say, "Hey, can I grab a latte, please?" Instead of "Can I get?" they say, "Can I grab?" Same meaning, just a bit more casual. Or you might hear someone say, "Could I do a cappuccino?" That also means, "Can I get a cappuccino?" So don't get confused. There are many natural variations in English. You can even practice this before you go to a cafe. Stand in front of a mirror and say, "Hi, can I get a flat white, please?" For here or to go? To go, thanks. Anything else? No, that's it. Practice your pronunciation. Focus on smoothness, not perfection. Now, one final thing that matters a lot, tone. In English, how you say something often matters more than what you say. If your tone is too flat, it can sound cold or robotic. So try adding a little friendly energy. "Hi, can I get a latte, please?" That sounds warm. Now, before we wrap this up, I want you to remember something important. Confidence doesn't come from knowing every grammar rule. It comes from using English in small, real-life moments, like ordering coffee. Every time you say hi, please, or thank you, you're not just buying coffee, you're building fluency. You're training your brain to think in English without fear. So the next time you walk into a cafe, take a breath, smile, and say it naturally. You already know what to do. All right, everyone, that's it for today's episode of Talk Easy English. If this helped you, make sure to subscribe, like, and share it with your friends who are also learning English. Every small real-life moment counts, even ordering a coffee. Keep practicing, stay relaxed, and I'll see you in the next episode.